As you all know, every time I come to visit my strawberry garden, I always have to bring something from the kitchen. So I just eat this ripe banana. Skin is a bit green, but it is ripe. And I'm going to throw it in my compost bucket. But today, what we're going to do with the strawberries today, the strawberries are currently 6 weeks old. So 6 weeks of growth. But we're going to do something very, very interesting today, or something very, very good. We have a lot of runners in the strawberry patch, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to propagate a runner, propagate one of my strawberries to get a sucker from it. This is a runner, so you can see this is a runner, but this runner is not mature as yet. When it is mature, it looks something like this. So look at this runner right here. So this is a runner, and you can see it almost, basically it's a new plant, only that it's taking energy from the parent plant because it don't have a root system as yet. Here it is. Basically don't have a root system, but it's a new plant growing. So what we're going to do now, I'm just going to show you how to propagate your strawberries. So you can have one strawberry plant and it give you a bunch of strawberries like this from just one plant. And the reason for that is because strawberries give out a lot of runner. This plant, about a week ago, I cut almost 20 runners, right? This is a runner right here. This is one little shoot, and this is a big one already. And I have cut almost 4 already from this single plant. So this plant in total would give me around, what, 6 runners already. So that basically 6 plants from this one plant, and it's going to give a lot more runners. This is another plant as well that is pushing out a runner, and I already cut runners from this plant as well. So if you want to propagate strawberries, this is how you do it. So what I'm going to do now, since this runner don't have a root system on its own, it's taking energy from the main plant. I was going to cut this runner because when you cut the runner, the plant can focus all its energy. Instead of transferring the energy from this runner to this plant, when I cut this runner, it can transfer the energy to the plant itself and let the plant bulk up like this one. So instead of focusing on a shoot, it's focusing all its energy on itself. But this, all my plants in the bags, there are 2 plants. This is one, this is one. All of them have 2 in each bag. This is one right here, this is another one. But I realized that this bag only have 1 plant. So to make everything uniform, all the bags have 2, I'm going to let this runner be. I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to go through and cut all the other plants, but this one, I'm going to let it be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sink it in the dirt so that by next week it start to develop a root system on its own and can grow on its own without this umbilical cord. That's how it basically, it's like an umbilical cord because the parent plant is basically giving this plant nutrients. So let me kind of scratch right here. Alright, so scratch the soil right a bit right here. Now I'm going to sink it in and cover right here with dirt or soil. So once I do that, when I cover this, so that I try, person would use a pin to hold it down, but I just use the soil to hold it down so that it can, the leaf part can have contact, or the little stem that is underneath can have contact with the soil, start to push out root. So I'll keep you guys updated on this runner. Then after which I can cut this umbilical cord so that the plant don't have to take more energy from the parent plant and can focus on itself. To make things better, I'm going to put this stone right here just in case the plant is growing and it start to lift up, don't have any contact with the soil, because the soil is what going to give it, help it to give out root. Alright, so that's it. We'll keep you updated when that new strawberry that I created start to grow on its own. But what I'm going to do now with the runners, I'm going to get my little scissors and clip all the runners so that my strawberry plants can focus all its energy on itself. So let me get the scissors real quick. Alright, so I just get my scissors, my gardening scissors, And now I'm going to go through the plants and cut all the runners. So right here we can see here's a runner right here. So let us cut it. And don't worry guys, I know you might be saying, why are you cutting it? You don't want more strawberries? Yes, I need more strawberries, but as I said, if I cut this runner right now, by tomorrow, no, not by tomorrow, by next week, there will be a next runner. And if you don't cut the runner, it will take away energy from the plant, and your plant will not produce strawberries or perform at its optimum. Alright, here's another runner right there. So I'm just gonna cut it. Here it is, and cut. Alright, so that's 2 runners so far. One, I forgot, where is the other one? I forgot where I cut it and put it. But that's 2. Let me go into the bunch. Let me see if there's any runner right here. Oh yes, there is. Oh no, no runner is right here, which is a good thing. Look at this, guys. This one is blooming. Should I cut it? Should I let it stay? Is it too early to cut the bloom? I know in the early stage I remove all the bloom from the plant, but should I leave the bloom? I'm going to remove the bloom, guys, but I don't make up my mind as yet, but I'm going to remove it. Here's a runner right here. This is a runner. Let me cut the runner. Alright, cut this runner. Here it is. So that's 3 runners so far. Right here. Any runner right here? Yep, there is. Here's another runner. And let me cut it. Cut this runner right. Alright, so cut that runner. And there's another runner coming up in a bit. Let it grow a little bit longer. Here's another runner. This is another runner. Cut it. No runner right here. Any runner right here? No runner right there. Oh, great. This is a runner. Let me cut this one. Any runner right here? I think there is one. Oh no, no runner. Awesome, pretty good. Alright, so that's it, guys. No runner. So now I clean up my oh, there's one more runner right here. This one. So cut it. So now instead of focusing energy like this plant, giving off all its energy to this little seedling right here, when I cut the runner, the plant can focus on itself. And look at the growth. The strawberries are really doing excellent. Look at it. Really, really good. 6 weeks growth. And they have blossomed twice so far. Meaning that, when I say blossom twice, I don't mean that only 2 blossom, you know. Meaning that at least 6 blossom or 4 blossom on each plant. In the early days, like 4 weeks ago, and I removed them because it was too early. The plants was very, very small, smaller than this, very, very small. So when they are giving out such blossom and they don't have a proper root system, it means that if the strawberries should come to maturity, they will wither or probably sour or probably is very, very small because the plant don't have the power and the energy to bring that strawberry to full production. But look at this. You want the strawberries bunch to be thick, powerful leaves, proper root system like these ones right here. Then after that, you know that when they blossom, you're gonna get good sweet berries. I might remove that little blossom over there because I don't think I want it to produce as yet. I want they to develop a little bit more. Probably next week I will stop removing blossoms.